guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm KJ. So I know you can see the title of the video. I promise to get right to it, but I do have a few disclaimers. So for one, I'm a little bit congested, so I sound very much nasally. My kid is in daycare, so there's always something going, and it got me. The second disclaimer is, you might see me like shifting my hair a lot. It's because I feel like I look like a troll, but I don't care because I feel like Poppy, which is like the happiest troll. So like, if you know anything about the trolls, you know that's a good thing. Third disclaimer is, 2 videos before this, I'm on YouTube and I'm like, ugh, this year I'm not doing that many tea hauls because I really need to get my collection to a good place. And then boom, the 4th video of the year is me in this tea haul. But as you guys know, and if you don't know, there was extenuating circumstances. T2 was closing their distribution in the US and UK, so I was like, bro, gotta take advantage. So I took advantage. I've got my laptop here so I can share prices with you guys because they have since increased. And oh my God, this is just like, what a steal, what a deal. So boom. I should also say this is like my 5th recording of this video. I finished a 32-minute video and I started to play it back because I just have to just see if I was slipping. And I just couldn't even do it. So let's do a truncated version. I just unboxed it today. I was a little bit worried, but spoiler alert, there's no broken teaware. I did find out that I ordered multiples of some things that I didn't remember, but whatever, we'll get into it. What else? Oh, I did want to say one thing about like why I even brought up the whole, like, I'm not doing hauls. So as you guys know, like, my tea collection is stressing me out right now. Luckily, all my teas are in one place, and it's quite nice. It's on display. Particularly, my teaware is in storage, like a lot of it. The only thing that's on display is, like, 70% of my teapots. So I was particular not to buy any teapots, so there won't be any teapots, because I don't have anywhere to put them. But also because some of the ones I had left weren't really, like, my jam. And I spent like 2 hours like on the T2 website, just like being like, okay, do I need this? Do I really want this? And the thing is, like, I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of tea that I've never tried before, because what if I like it? May not be able to get any more. And then 2, I don't need 2 dozen teas that I've never had before. It's overwhelming to me. Okay. And that's no shade to anybody else. It's just to me. And then where am I going to pull this stuff? So I did get a lot of stuff, but I think that I can put it somewhere and enjoy it in a timely manner. So let's just get right to it. Okay, 3 minutes in, boom. So, okay, because I did unbox everything already, I'll just kind of give you guys like the summary of what happened. There was a lot of this paper in there. This is the brown packing paper. There was 8 on the top, followed by a bunch of tea cubes that I got. Let me share with you real quick. So the first one is the Glow Getter. Look at this cute pink packaging. This tea, 1.7 ounces of loose tea, was $1. Now again, I didn't buy it because it was on sale. I bought it because the ingredients will either be hit or very much miss to me. But again, a $1 gamble didn't sound like the worst thing in the world. Let me just read you the stuff. So I'll read you the description and then read you the ingredients. And I apologize, I am now speed talking because I've wasted so much time on all these drafts. So that's what we're doing. Here's looking at you. Radiate from the inside out with this pretty potion. Alfalfa, rose, vanilla, and linden offer up their services with calendula, rosehip, and lemongrass along to add to your daily beauty ritual. I also want to say the reading of that was awkward, but I really think it was the writing. No shade. So the actual ingredients are apple, lemongrass, linden, hibiscus, rosehip, calendula, chicory root, natural flavor, rose petals, alfalfa, lavender, and vanilla pieces. So I'm not really sure like what the imagery on the outside of this is. It's definitely like a soft peachy pink. I don't know what linden is. I don't know how that tastes. Chicory root along with lavender might be missed for me. There's also hibiscus, so there will be a tart thing, but there's also chicory root. Like, what? Alfalfa? What even does that do? I don't know. So lots of Googling and researching, but also should be fun. Okay, that's tea cube 1 of 4, $1. Then I got 2 chais. Yeah, then I got 2 chais. So the first chai is hot date chai. It's a black tea. Boom. It's in this cube. It's 5.2 ounces. And it's like this because I'm sure it's heavy because of the dates. The description says, our decadent date chai brew invites chocolate, chili, and date to dance it out on your taste buds. This is an indulgent choco chili twist. Choc chili is what they called it, on a traditional tea. The ingredients include dates, which is apparently 36% of this tea, WTH. Cocoa nibs, black tea, sultanas, currants, cinnamon, natural and artificial flavoring, cardamom, sunflower petals, and chili, which is 1% of the tea. But maybe that's all you need to make it spicy. So I haven't ever had like a chili pepper in tea. Like I've had spice from ginger, cinnamon, and black pepper, but never just like chili. So I'm excited to try this, and I only got this one, so we'll see. And I'll probably try it long before Chai Day Friday so that I don't overwhelm myself. The second chai that I got is ginger nut chai. It's also a flavored black tea. Ginger nut chai was $6.50, and I don't recall if I said, but hot date chai was $3.50. So ginger nut chai's description is a homage to humble ginger nut bicky. This ginger nut chai has all the warming ginger and sweet maple you can handle, paired with lingering notes of spice and zesty orange zing. So the ingredients are black tea, ginger is 35% of the tea, okay, cinnamon, orange peel, cardamom, natural and artificial flavorings, natural maple flavoring, 1%, natural and artificial flavoring, and then vanilla. So what got me is that, like, this obviously is not a traditional chai per se, but the orange and the maple together with the other stuff, I was like, oh yeah, let me try that. But again, this could be really delicious, but I don't know, I just don't want to hoard it. I just don't. So this one was $6.50. Then I also got, apparently, 2 tea cubes of just peppermint. Each tea cube is 1.7 ounces of loose tea, and each tea cube was $2.50. I'm not really sure what happened to the, is it the light? I don't know. The ring light doesn't work, so I'm literally by the window hoping that the sunshine can help me not look, crazy. Anyway, so it's just peppermint. And I'm not gonna read the description because it's literally just peppermint, so I don't know how they would spin it, but it doesn't matter. I bought 2 of these, okay? Next up we have tea-filled tins of tea, starting with pumping pomegranate. So pumping pomegranate, this is 3.5 ounces, which was $3.50. What a steal, what a deal. It's a cute tin. Looks like kind of like a pale pink base, but mostly like imagery of pomegranates. And they're very creative. It's not quite, is anatomical the word? It's not like, I won't go any, just leave it there. The description says, the essence of the Grand Bazaar, Istanbul. A sweet, tangy, and mystical flavor, this tea will take you on a flavor journey with its many surprises. And the ingredients include apple, hibiscus, rosehip, elderberry, natural and artificial flavoring, and pomegranate seed. If you guys don't know so far, hibiscus is my jam. Like, I do not stray away from hibiscus. Pomegranate is my jam. I hate that in this country, pomegranate season is the winter because, I don't know, are pomegranates even sourced in the United States? I don't know, but I wish they were available at a cheaper price all year round. And I wish they were bigger most of the time. Okay, so again, this one was $3.50. Up next, we have chai, and this is the only pre-filled tin that I got of tea bags. So this is like, I should also mention that all of the T2 tins they have the just tea and then the number 2 embossed in the lid. But this one is like a sky blue, and then there's a scenery of a cute little village, and a lot's going on. So there seems to be some vendors on the street, some people minding their business. There's some textile stuff going on, a few animals, and some nature imagery. So that's just super cute. I just recently heard Stephanie say that she doesn't particularly like this chai because it's very heavy on the star anise, and I was like, oh no, because I also don't like heavy star anise. So we'll see. I got this in bags though because I have so much chai. As you guys just saw, I bought 2 tea cubes of chai, but the tea bags make it easier to kind of like pop out and like finish a tea. So I thought that might be useful. Okay, and then the chai, I don't think I ever said was, oh, maybe I did, because what a steal, $3.50. Yeah. Up next we have Fruitalicious. So Fruitalicious is also in a prepackaged tin, and it looks like dragon fruit, kiwi, papaya, pineapple. There's a pink base, but like the kiwi's green, the pineapple's yellow, the papaya is orange and yellow. So super cute. And again, the top is embossed with the T2. The description says, tantalizing mix of cranberries, blueberries, dragon fruit, and goji berries. Your taste buds will be deliriously screaming for mercy. It's so Fruitalicious, babe. Yo, babe is actually in the description. LOL. And then most of the ingredients are repeated, but there's a few new ones in there. So it's apple, dragon fruit bits, goji berries, choke berries. What the heck is a choke berry? I feel so uncultured sometimes. Papaya bits, sea buckthorn berries, kiwi fruit, blueberries, pineapple bits, natural and artificial flavor, cranberries, ascorbic acid, tartaric acid. So yeah, I love it. I can't wait to try it. I think, yeah, hibiscus is not in here, but there's quite a lot of different acids. So I don't know if it'll be tart in that way, but we'll see. And then the last tea that I got prepackaged in a tin, which is also loose. Sorry, and the Fruitalicious tea was $3.50. But moving on, so the last tea I got prepackaged was Singapore Breakfast, which is a loose leaf tea. There's 3.5 ounces in here. It's a purple tin with white flecks. Again, T2 was embossed in the top, and there seems to be imagery that is important to Singapore breakfast culture. And I only know that because I already read the description 3 times. So reminiscent of Kaya toast. Oh. This mix of pu'er, green tea, coconut, and pandan sings with richly sweet, toasty, and coconutty flavors. This brew is the ultimate ode to Singapore's beloved national breakfast. The ingredients include pu'er black tea, genmaicha green tea, roasted rice, popped rice, coconut chips, natural and artificial flavoring, artificial pandan flavoring. So the imagery on here, so again, it's purple with the white flecks, but there's also like little pics of like a bowl of noodles, some apparently Kaya toast, and other things that I can't really quite make out. One looks like a Ferris wheel, but that could just be me. I don't know. Maybe some orchids. Who knows? I don't know. But also what I found interesting about this tea, and I hadn't looked anywhere else, but there is apparently a T2 in a lot of other places. Hong Kong, Germany, Singapore. So interesting. And this particular tea was packed in Poland. That's all for the interesting facts, I promise. Anyways, I also got a bunch of empty tea tins. Let's start with the basics. And I should also say that Singapore breakfast was like the most expensive thing that I got. It was $9. But I don't mind because actually Alyssa, Alyssa who sent me all that lovely tea, Alyssa put me on a Singapore breakfast, and it's delicious. And it was my replacement to Harney & Sons Lunar New Year of 2021, and then again in 2023. And I'm pretty sure like 2 years before 21. But then in 2022, they released this like oolong floral tea that I was not going with. But they brought the other one back. Anyways, thanks, Alyssa. And guys, I'm losing the light. What the heck? Okay, so I got this white tin. The white tin was $4. I should also say that the inside of every single one of these tins is like this black, shiny material. It is not ceramic. Like a 10... metal, yeah, shiny. So the white one was $4. I also got this red one. This would be a really good lipstick. Hot lips. The red one was $2. I also already have a red one that I used to keep T2's carrot cake in, but then I finished that tea and it's just been sitting. But I was like, let me just snag another one before it's too late. I also got this black matte tin that is reminiscent of Harney & Sons tins. Except Harney & Sons tins are usually outlined with like that coppery kind of like goldish it's called, but you know what I mean. This black tin was $4. And then I got 2 metallic tins. One is called, let's get these names right. So this is aqua, and this is aquamarine. I know, right? The aqua, which is the more green one, it's like a shiny green, was $2. And then the aquamarine, which is like the blue one, was also $2. Super cute. I don't know. I just love it. And I should also say, and Stephanie mentioned this too, when you get a cube from T2, inside of the cardboard box is literally just the tea in plastic, and it's not resealable. So once you open the plastic, you need a better way to store the tea, which is why I got so many tins. And the last 10 that I got, and well, I guess we'll just segue with this, was a part of the Healing Country collection. So again, the video that I released prior to this was Brooke Sutton's Healing Country teapot, and I really love that pattern. So just as a reminder, there's a lot going on here, but the base seems to be blue. But there's all kinds of different boho type rainbows that have different textures. So again, the arches, some of it is like solid color, but some of it is like dots. Some of them are squiggly lines, but it all just kind of works. There's more imagery of like flowers. I think there's dragonflies, maybe. Yeah, super cute. And again, T2 is embossed in the lid, although this one is harder to see. And again, the same thing, black interior. Keeping up with the Healing Country theme, let's go over to Healing Country teaware that I got. The first thing, sorry, and before that, that Healing Country 10 was $2.50. Right now on the site, it's $7.50. $5 extra. I don't even know how, but that it is. Anyways, moving on. The next thing that I got is this Healing Country mug with infuser. So this is like so cute. This was also on sale, but it was like still $17. Now, I wouldn't have bought this if it was full price, which I'm assuming is $34. Right now, most mugs with infusers top out at like $26. So like, I think that's Davis Tea's high right now. I just got that Tea Fiore mug for like $26 as well. So yeah, if this wasn't on sale, I probably would have passed on this because I could not fathom spending $34 on a mug with an infuser, even though I really love this print. So it's the same thing, the rainbows. The lid though, is just blue and pink, and it's circles. What we call these concentric circles? They're inside one another. So maybe, yes. There's a lid. This is the basket. It's so huge. I just really love this. The holes are kind of small though. So even though I have quite a few steeping baskets from T2, I don't think I've ever used any. So I don't know how they actually let the tea brew and the flavor come out of the mug, but we'll see. And then lastly, the mug has a white interior, but the lip of the mug and then the handle is also outlined in a nice little small gold line. So there's that. Keeping up with the theme of the Healing Country, I also got a tea mug, a tea cup, and saucer. This was also $16, but it's just so cute, and it would go lovely with the teapot. So again, the lip and the handle are lined in gold. Same thing going on. The rainbows, the dragonflies, and some flowers. And then the saucer looks like the lid of the mug. So it's just blue and pink circles. But around that, I guess, are blue and pink rainbows. But again, just blue and pink. None of the other interesting color combos. It should also be noted that like this saucer is not flush round. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's not smooth. It's kind of like if you made your own pie crust, and you know, like when you're trying to like make it into a nice circle, there's still a few dips. So this is uniformly dipped. Like, I don't think this is an error. In fact, I know it's not. I just don't know how to describe it. So there's that. And here it is together. And then here they are side by side. Next up on the list of things that I got is the Deco Darling Remix Generous Mug in Periwinkle. So I think it's funny that T2 labeled this generous because it is. This is not a standard serving size for T2. Like this teacup's petite. This is more like it. This is what they do. And this feels very much American home goods. Like get yourself a big old cup of tea. I don't know if that accent was, but just go with it. And I don't know when my eyes are closed, but just go with it. So this is a true periwinkle. The inside is periwinkle, but like a lavender. And then it's got like a white, maybe Art Deco, like geometric print going on. There's squares. There are diamonds inside of squares, inside of circles, basically. And then it's got a gold handle. And by gold, I mean painted, obviously. This mug was $5.50. So this was a really good deal. They had teapots in this print. They also had teapots in print that was pink, but the same thing. But I know that this will tarnish relatively soon. And so I didn't want to set myself up for disappointment. So I didn't. Last thing that I got is also a part of that Deco Darling collection. It is the Deco Darling Remix Cup and Saucer in black. Technically, it's black and white, right? But it looks more like a bone. I don't know what that pattern is, but is that Deco? Like, is that, but I feel like it has a name. I just don't know the name. So if you do, please comment it. So it's black and white with that really cool pattern. What I love about this saucer is that it's inset. So the teacup has to sit down in there, which is really nice. It adds so much depth to this little set. Apparently I bought 2 of these, and when I reread this on my email, I was like, what? But each set was $11, so I was like, this is definitely oh, you're coming over for tea? Let me whip out something cute real quick. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about the tarnish. So look at that gold handle. Do you see that tarnish like right up there near the top of the cup? Yeah. Like I haven't even used this cup. It just got sold to me. Like, why is it already tarnished? And again, I think quite highly of T2's teaware, but that one's a little iffy. Really love this green interior though. This feels hand painted because the green is not like a solid green. There's clearly like a deep blue kind of flushed in with it. So nice. So there's 2 of these. Oh, and just for comparison of size and saucer depth, that's what we're looking at here. So cute. So that's literally what I got. My grand total was $112. Shipping was free. I didn't elect for any gift wrapping. I don't usually do anything with the paper, and I'm quite satisfied. Like this was like quite the haul. And they didn't list here how much was saved, but I can just imagine like I probably saved $112 at least because everything was half off. And then if I went back to the site now and tried to repurchase things, there's probably only 1/3 of the things left, and they're all increased now in price, which T2 did after the original couple of days. So that's what I got. I'm tired. Anyway, if you got anything similar, let me know. If you have opinions about that chai, I'm quite interested. If you have a favorite way to brew any of the teas that I bought, let me know. If you got that glow getter, let me know what you think even before I open it, because I would like to know. It's definitely hit or very much miss. And that's all. I'm not gonna ramble because again, I reshot this to keep it short. So let's keep it short. I hope you're having a great whatever you're having. Bye.